I'm trying to get over the fact that the Chicago Bears actually beat the San Diego Chargers. Like, this is unbelievable. You know, it's like I was watching this great Monday Night Football game, and I was under the impression that, well, you know what? This is not going to happen. And I was just like, why am I watching this? And I was going to turn, and I looked away and went to the gym and all this. Because I thought the Bears were going to lose. And I thought the Chargers were going to come out and look and do what it looked like they were going to do initially, which was basically wipe the Bears all over the field. But then came the fourth quarter. The Bears eventually won the game 22-19. The difference, Jay Cutler, 22 of 40. 395 yards. 22 of 40. Am I reading that right? I still can't get over that he did that. Well, excuse me, it was 345 yards. I stand corrected. 22 of 40, still 345 yards. Hey, that was the major difference because it was the 345 yards combined with the Bears rushing that gave the Chicago Bears an overall offensive output of 446 yards total offense. Almost 450 yards total offense. Getting close to 500 yards total offense. Numbers that we're not used to seeing from the Chicago Bears, but it means that the offense under Adam Gase coaching Jay Cutler is finally clicking. Or is it maybe just that the San Diego Chargers are really depleted defensively and they're bound to have an outcome like this? Because the Chargers really did outplay the Bears for much of the game until the fourth quarter. Let's give it to them. I mean, they really did. In fact, Jay Cutler his numbers weren't bad. They were 26 of 40, 280 yards, 1 touchdown. He didn't turn the ball over, whereas Jay Cutler did have his 1 interception. Yeah. And, but Jay Cutler was the difference. That was the difference because the rushing numbers were relatively the same for both teams. The turnovers were not significantly different. I mean, look, 1 interception versus none. But the yardage difference was enough to push the Bears over the Chargers and put them at 3-5. Now, what do we make of the San Diego Chargers? And why is it that every year we always hear from the media about how the Chargers are going to be the next great team, and it never, ever happens? Well, one thing is for sure, we should not listen to the mainstream media when they make these prognostications, because more often than not, they're wrong. But the media aside, what is it about the Chargers? You have to look to the general managers now. Because the general manager, in choosing what player and type of coach, directs the team, sets the tone for the team. Everything from style of play to offensive production to player injuries, because the general manager sets the tone for the kind of conditioning program that the coach is going to run. The general manager basically is that, manages the product that is put on the field. So within that, we have to say the Chargers are not being managed well. The last time, even when they had A.J. Smith, he was great at picking personnel, but the Chargers, they're always in the hunt, but they never got the prize. You know what I mean? They were always in the hunt, but never got the prize. So we have to go beyond head coach and look at general manager. The general manager seems to be the problem. But I digress. The Bears won. Congratulations to the Bears. Let's see if John Fox can sustain this performance.